Hello and welcome to Diana's Makerspace. Well, today I'd like to give a review of my one-day try-on of Legs Everyday Wear pantyhose. I bought these on Amazon, an 8-pack, and so far they're very good, very comfortable, breathable. I can walk on quite a bit. They're true to fit. They coordinate, and also they have nice tummy control to hold my tummy in that though, and good compression on my legs. Um, For a while, I wasn't wearing tights and pantyhose as well as even dresses because the last time I was homeless, I was abused by the staff and some in social service and even some of the residents. That's why I got out here of wearing wigs and even dressing up. So that's why I started to dress down. And I hear friends tell me, "Look, we don't like it when you dress down. It's like you don't have to dress down to please these people, these ghetto people, these religious crazies, these other people. Dress the way you want. We support you." And so that's why I've been able to feel confident about dressing in my outfits again, getting my good outfits. Today, actually, I did a clothing haul, which basically, this is where basically my long outfits are: long dresses, long pantsuits, storage trunk. And then in my closet, I made a summer closet where I have all my summer dresses and skirts like that, though. So this summer, I'm going more towards wearing dresses and skirts, some shorts, and going away from just leggings and pants, just trying to mix in or dress down. And also more colorful outfits like that, because I sell you can tell I sell like pink reds and oranges. A lot of people say that that's my favorite color that works with me. And also, I'm going to expand my tights. I have different color tights. I bought some from WeLoveColors.com, and I'm gonna do a one-day video test on those. I've been wearing those for the last 10 years. They're excellent. I had a neighbor ask me about. She ordered some and she just loved them. So in other videos that come, I'm going to do a 3-day wear test. Like one person who's a flight attendant does videos, did a 3-day wear test on sheer text tights. I'm going to get those too and try those out as well. The thing what I like about this, when people give videos about products they actually tried, it really helps because it helps me decide, because I'm a tall person, I'm slightly a big person, and sometimes for me to buy stuff that's tall and big, it costs a lot. That's also why I'm glad I took up sewing during COVID. So basically, I can sew a lot of my own skirts now in different patterns, and even work on sewing summer dresses and some other things. And also, I sew clothes for my Barbies from my Barbie collection, like that. I have my Barbies over here who are watching as I'm doing this, and also I have a few Barbie magazines on my other desk. But the thing is, what happens though? I'm glad to be able to have the confidence to dress fully again. And the thing is, the bullying, the hazing, the religious crazies can really get awful bad. Like some of the people, they may not like people who are born male trans athletes, but as long as trans athletes have a legal right to compete, they can compete. However, people have a right to protest, but the thing is, they don't have a right to stand at the finish line and gang up on people and boo the person. I mean, if it comes to that, we have to set up protest zones, even at track and field events and sporting events. Maybe we should, because at political events we have to have protest zones. I never thought we'd have to come to that, but we do at political events. I guess we're going to have to have it at sporting events too now, because some people do not know how to protest peacefully and don't know how to protest nonviolently. Our constitutional rights give us the right to protest, but peacefully, nonviolently. Also gives us limited rights and freedom of speech and freedom of religion. You're free to believe how you wish to believe, but as a boss, a co-worker, apartment manager, social worker, doctor, medical personnel, policeman, you don't have the right to force your religious beliefs on others or try to convert them directly or indirectly. That's part of protections of the Second Amendment. Also, for other people who don't believe in a church or don't go to church, conversely, that person is limited too. They don't have a right to try to force someone to say indirectly or directly. It's one thing to disagree with someone, but again, disagree peacefully, but also to know when two people are having a tete-a-tete, a private conversation, The Second Amendment and the First Amendment constitutional rights does not give you the right to barge into their conversation. If it's a private conversation and you don't like what you hear, either walk away or basically just let it go in one ear out the other. It's their private conversation, it's not yours. And also, as long as they're not making anything to force you to do anything, no, you have to stay out. Because I had this happen one time at a coffee shop. A friend and I were talking, and we were talking about Biden, and I was talking about Biden policy, and this one person came and shook his finger at me, and I sort of I sort of took him on to discuss because I thought maybe I could help enlighten people. And my friends started to get into it, and this one person said, well, we're having a TED and such and such. And finally his wife said, Joe, I just used a fictitious name, Joe. I said, please, come on, let's go on. I said, well, this person said, yes, but it wasn't our conversation. This was between those two women. This was not our conversation. Well, I thought I should, no, you don't have a right to jump in. They didn't invite you to jump in. This is a coffee shop. Everyone's allowed to have a private conversation, especially when they're paying $7 for a cup of coffee. So, the thing is, the legs pantyhose are very comfortable. Every day I'm going to buy another pair. I also ordered some knee highs. I'm going to order some other brands because I saw some other knee highs in different colors and textures, and also other pantyhose and tights. But I'm also going to go to dressing and outfits I really like to do like this. This is a dress from Soho that I bought from Kohl's about 2 months ago. It's a junior's extra large, fits very well, nice and comfortable, stretchy. So let me know what you think. And the best way to reach me is on YouTube, X, Facebook, and Pinterest. Well, this has been Diana's Makerspace and my blog about the one day try of the legs, everyday wear pantyhose, and also my fashion ideas for the summer.